Watching movies and jamming out. K-Flix 198.4 Fiction Radio.
Welcome back to K-Flix Fiction Radio. This week we're dealing with a super fun project that takes real-life events from 1987 and creates an alternate history out of them. It's 2025's Freaky Tales.
Ooh, boy. And it's this movie is freaky in unexpected ways, but really great ways. Stylistically, this movie's perfect.
Oh man, I had so much fun watching this movie, and I love when creative people take real-life events and completely change how they happened in reality.
I love a good revisionist history.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Yeah. This movie it's kind of like love letter to the Bay Area, to the East Bay, to Oakland.
I wouldn't even say kind of. It's definitely a love letter.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's hard. I don't know. It was hard for me to say something as a love letter that also has, like, exploding heads and Nazis getting gutted.
Like I said, this movie's a lot of fun.
Yeah. This was written and directed by Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck. They have a pretty long career of writing and directing films together. They're most famous for Captain Marvel and their movie Half Nelson, which I've never seen. Have you seen Half Nelson?
The Ryan Gosling movie, right?
It's Ryan Gosling, and it appears to be like the old, like the Stand and Deliver, Dangerous Minds, like the teacher in an inner city school setup, but he's on drugs is the twist.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. He's the troubled one.
Right. Yeah. I think it's from like early 2000s. It was an early Gosling movie.
I remember it coming out, but I don't think I ever saw it.
Well, we'll have to check that one out because I loved this movie. So I'm into these directors now.
Yeah. Well, Captain Marvel's pretty fun too. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Oh, it is. Absolutely. And I'm sure that's what allowed this to get made, because this is one of those movies where it only works because the people behind it are so behind it.
Absolutely. Also, anthology movies are crazy hard to get made.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how this thing popped out with like seemingly no studio interference. It doesn't seem like one of those kind of movies. This seems like an auteur thing. Like they made what they wanted to make.
Uh-huh.
It feels like a lived experience, which is crazy because I don't think it is, because they looked at their ages and they would have been 7 and 9 years old in 1987.
Sure.
So I don't think they were at these punk fights. But I'm just saying that's how authentic it feels to me. Again, I wasn't there either, so I don't know. But I think people have said, like, oh, this transported me to sort of a time and a place.
Right, yeah. Well, I mean, I would have been 3 at the max, so I certainly wasn't there either.
It's just, like I said, like visually, stylistically, this is so cool. I love all the rules they break. Like, the only through line is that it's like, it's going to get artsy. Like, it reminds me of Everything Everywhere All at Once in that way of like, we can just do whatever. Like this fight scene will have like Scott Pilgrim style animations or, illustrations pop up when we bop the Nazis on the head or, run them through with a sword or whatever they do.
Yeah. That fight got so much more brutal than I ever expected it to.
And then much later in the movie, we get a whole animated sequence that's great.
Ooh, yeah. and like a huge sword fight.
Yeah. Yes. Like a sword and mental powers thing. So good.
This movie has it all, ladies and gentlemen.
It even has Tom Hanks.
Yes! Holy shit! When they started mentioning Tom Hanks in the movie, I was like, yeah, whatever. But then he showed
Splash.
up fucking inside the movie, and I was like, oh my God, that's incredible.
I had to look it up. I actually didn't know, but he is from there. Like, he went to high school in Oakland.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Like, really, everything that touches this movie has, like, some level of Bay Area credibility.
It's really cool, man. It's really cool. It sort of reminds me of Hello Peril in that sense.
Yeah. Definitely.
And the movie Always Be My Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Now, before we even talk about, and okay, right off the bat, this is in a way our least fictional episode.
That's true.
I mean, thankfully, it's a fictionalized version of reality, and I think there are other reasons that, in the court of law, I could defend this as being K-Flicks appropriate.
Yeah.
But there is a lot of real stuff going on in it, too. But before we even get to that music, I just wanted to shout out the score by Raphael Saadiq is fire. Like, you only get little bits of it because there's so much other music in the movie. But you get these, like, great, like, transitional elements of this, like, really cool 80s synthwave, like, that carries you through the scenes and between the stories in the anthology.
Yes, the score for this movie is incredible, and it really helps bring you into that 80s vibe.
Yeah.
And Dustin, do you remember when we talked about Raphael a couple episodes ago?
I don't, actually.
Oh, yeah, dude, he's one of the co-founding members of Tony.
Oh, that's right. That's funny. I didn't remember that, and I even looked at his credits today, and I was like, he was like a composer for this Tony music video? I don't know how that works. So,
yeah.
Okay. Why did we bring him up, though?
He co-wrote some song for, like, Sinners or something, didn't he? Hold on.
Oh, yeah. The song I Lied to You.
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. Okay, I thought so.
Okay. Totally forgot. Well, his score for this is super dope.
Oh, yeah, it's incredible.
All right, so as we said, this is an anthology, and it's conveniently broken up into named chapters for us.
Yes, 4 of them.
So first up, we have Strength in Numbers, The Gilman Strikes Back. And this personally was a very special chapter to me.
I thought this one might ring true for you.
I read about this being part of the movie before I watched it, and I was very excited to watch it. And for the most part, I would say it did not disappoint.
It's very fun.
Yeah, just right off the bat, top of the story, we find ourselves at a place called 924 Gilman Street, which was, if you haven't heard about it, the sort of epicenter of East Bay punk. It was most famously the place where Green Day got their start.
Nice.
Right, as youngsters in Oakland. But I would say even bigger in the lore is the band Operation Ivy.
Oh, yeah.
Who have inspired generations of punk and ska punk bands from the 90s on.
Very influential.
Super influential. And they are like punk in its purest form because they gained enough traction that they actually got offered a major label contract. And so what did they do? They immediately broke up before their first album had even come out. They'd recorded it, and their release show ended up being their farewell show because they're like, we're not doing it. We're not selling out. So anyway, as soon as we hear the first note of the horn section playing, I get so excited. This is a clip from Bad Town as played in the movie. It's kind of like when the punks are all lined up around the side of the building getting ready to go in.
Yeah.
Then we see the band, and I don't know who's playing the horns. There was no horn section in Operation Ivy. Like, that was just something someone recorded with them, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's kind of one of those, like, there's only 4 dudes on stage, and they're all playing, like, guitars and drums. But that's okay, because it's a pretty great cover. Literally, the only recording of this version I could find was the one in the movie, so I can't find it clean without the action going on.
Yes, to my knowledge, they never released a soundtrack where you could enjoy these covers.
Nope, not a soundtrack, not a clip online. It's crazy.
It's very sad.
So that song, originally by Operation Ivy, is played in the movie by the band Aphids, and that's the word aphids with an exclamation mark. That's why I say it like that. And I think they do a pretty faithful cover.
Oh, yeah.
I would say.
Super fun.
Like, do you remember when you first heard Operation Ivy?
It was around the time where after I went to my first Real Big Fish show with you.
Yeah.
And started falling into the ska hole, that whole third wave rail. And then also getting exposed to things like Rancid from you, and just like continuing to fall down that hole and asking you for music recommendations and you burning me tons of CDs
So it's all
and
through
things
me.
like that. Well, yeah, pretty much.
Fair, yeah. I just remember, like, I mean, I don't remember when I first heard them, but I remember, like, finding out about them and being like, oh, this is where all the stuff I like started. Like, kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously not where punk started, but, like, or ska, or any of that, but, like, that particular sound, having come up with Green Day and Rancid and all the stuff, like you said, Real Big Fish. Operation Ivy, of course, is Jesse Michaels, Dave Mello, Matt Freeman, and Tim Armstrong. Now, Matt and Tim went on to form Rancid, along with Lars Fredrickson and Brett Reed, just right after the breakup of Op Ivy.
Tim Armstrong is also in this movie.
He is, yes. Oh, you caught his cameo.
I did, yeah.
As the Cytopics patient. Yeah, there's this through line in the whole thing of like a psychic helpline kind of thing. And we get to see its true power at the end. Yeah, and Tim Armstrong is also like one of the busiest dudes in music.
Oh, yes.
He's right up there with like Travis Barker in terms of like fully tatted out, insanely busy, playing on everybody's record, producing a bunch of stuff kind of people.
Likes to stay busy, likes to stay creative. Can't fault that.
Definitely not. He even dabbled in hip hop a little bit back in the day. In the early 2000s, he had that group, The Transplants.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So,
with Travis Barker.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So since the rest of this episode is about hip hop, I thought I'd mention that Armstrong's got a little bit of credibility in that realm.
Totally, yeah.
Now, he also produced this song, and it is a song by the real life band, Aphids.
I fix my occupation. This city is so disturbed, misunderstood with poor dictation. This place.
Are aphids from the Bay Area as well?
I'm not sure on that. I don't have a lot of biographical info on them.
Okay.
What I do know is they're on Hellcat Records, which is Tim Armstrong's label, and this was produced by him, and they sound sort of like a young Rancid.
They do, yes.
Yeah, I don't know if that's where they hail from, but they've got all the trappings of it, at least.
Yeah, all right.
So we get two Operation Ivy songs performed by Aphids in the movie. The second one is arguably their like biggest hit, Knowledge. Here's a clip from the movie.
Is this right before they get into the big fight?
This is right before the first fight, not the like murderous.
Oh, this is the one
brawl.
where the Nazis roll in.
This
and
is
then
where the
they
Nazis
disrupt
roll
the
in.
show.
Yes.
Okay.
I guess this is a bit based in truth. There were Nazis. There were Nazi skinheads. They did brawl with the punks at Gilman Street. It was a big. Gilman Street did have like a sort of government setup like you see in the movie where they vote on how to respond to things and vote on how to run things in general. And like people were troubled. Like we're like, what do? We're against violence. But these Nazis keep trying to fight us. I think we have to fight them. and there was a brawl at some point, and the Nazis never came back. It was not as murderous, as we said, as portrayed in the movie. That's just good old, like, justice porn.
Yeah.
But I digress. I do want to play a clip from the real version of Knowledge by Operation Ivy.
What up and we're on my future now. Fucking now. All I know is that I don't know. All I know is that I don't know.
You can hear, because this is not Tim singing for the most part. He's singing backup. But like the bass guitar style, you can hear the Rancid in it. Like you can hear Matt Freeman.
Absolutely.
That song's been covered a bunch. There was a whole like tribute album when we were in high school with all kinds of people covering Operation Ivy. I remember RBF was on it.
Yeah.
But I would say most famously, Knowledge has been covered by these guys, the more famous of the Gilman Street bands, Green Day.
Of course, they had to cover it.
It's like their credibility play. Like they still play it at shows to be like, this is where it came from.
Oh, really?
And then, of course, on that album I talked about, there is the Aquabats version, which might be my favorite one.
Aquabats are so fun.
Because they do it as a campfire tune.
Today was fun, wasn't it? Let's sing it, shall we? Here we go. I know things are getting tougher when you can't get the top off the bottom of the barrel.
They would do something like this.
Yeah. It's more fun.
Oh, sure. It's like,
It's getting fun. Okay, kids. Okay, let's wrap up this Operation Ivy section. I just want to say also in the middle, when we first meet the Nazi punks, they're like pre-gaming at someone's house, like smashing beers.
Yes.
And there's a song playing underneath, right? And it sounds like, I don't know, it sounds like it could be Nazi punk bullshit, but that's because it's by a band called Jew Driver, which is a band that solely exists to parody the work of the actual white nationalist group Screwdriver. And it's just sort of, this one's called Bagel Song, and it's, you can't understand the lyrics in either band's music. But I thought it was a good move by the filmmakers to use Jew Driver as the soundtrack underneath the Nazi punks.
That's pretty good. I do like that a lot.
And Jew Driver's members include Dave Mello from Operation Ivy.
Oh, there we go. It continues to tie to the Bay.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. So in addition to aphids, we get one more real band playing a fictional band in this. And this one was a little more confusing to me. I read that it was supposed to be Black Flag somewhere, but I feel like that was a red herring. Do you feel like this band was Black Flag?
I don't know enough Black Flag to judge.
Gotcha. Well, I'll give you my points here. For one, Black Flag broke up in '86 originally.
Okay.
So that would be before the setting of this movie in '87. Secondly, Rollins would have been the singer at this point, and that guy didn't look really anything like Rollins. I mean, he pretty much had a uniform of being shirtless with black shorts. So I feel like if they were going for it being Black Flag, they would have leaned into that.
Fair.
I would say even more damning is the fact that the first song that the Black Flag-like band plays is not by Black Flag. It's the song Ready to Fight, and that is originally by Negative Approach, a Detroit hardcore band. Here it is from the movie.
Just 'cause you don't like who and what we wanna be. Who are you to say what's wrong, what's right? If it's what it takes, we're ready to fight.
This is when they're like gearing up for the big brawl with the Nazis.
Right. Yeah. This is before they show up.
Yes. Yeah. This is like making the weaponry and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's a little bit of the original Negative Approach version. So I don't know. To me, this band is just like, it just represents hardcore bands.
Sure.
It's sort of an unnamed hardcore sound band. And then after the Nazi fight, they play again, and they do a cover of Rise Above by Black Flag.
Jealous cowards trying to control. Rise above, we're gonna rise above. They distort what we say. Rise above, we're gonna rise above.
And this band in the movie, this all things hardcore band, is portrayed by a real band called Gulch. They formed in 2016, released one album, and broke up. Seems to be a theme. Gulch. Here's a bit from their song from their album, the same name, Impenetrable Cerebral Fortress.
There it is.
There it is. Yeah, I don't think they get to the words for a bit, but that's some hardcore for you.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's definitely hard. Go for it, Gulch.
Yeah, go Gulch. And I think that's all I have to say about that. The punk and hardcore section of the movie.
It's a super fun way to start this movie. It got way more intense and insane than I ever expected it to.
It lets you know, like, this is how it's going to be. When you
Yes.
start seeing the blood flying and stuff, you're like, oh, it's a different kind of movie than what I thought.
Yeah. Fucking lighting people on fire, all kinds of crazy stuff. I was like, all right, let's go, man. I didn't know I was in for this kind of a movie, but I am all for it.
It's awesome. Fictional history is way more fun.
Yes. Yeah.
Because the spirit is there too. It's also not like a rewrite, it's not like a, the Civil War was about states' rights kind of situation. It's the motives are true. It's just, we're going to make it bigger visually.
Yes. And some of them are a lot more true to actual events than other tales. Like the fourth story with Floyd, the basketball player. Mm-hmm. The whole ending to that is just absolutely ludicrous and did not happen at all. But the basketball game was a real thing.
Yes.
Everything else was just completely fictionalized around it.
If the ending really happened, the CIA would have been involved in covering it up.
If the ending had actually happened, it would have been its standalone movie decades ago. It's so crazy.
So the next section of this anthology film is, or I'm going to let you take it, Shawn, Don't Fight the Feeling.
Oh, yeah. Yes. This is the section of the movie that came across my radar, tipped me off to us covering it on K-Flix. I grew up listening to Too Short because I had two older cousins that were very much into his music. My cousin Nick 100% had the album Life is Too Short, which features the song, the rap battle song, Don't Fight the Feeling. So when it started, it like was a rush back to childhood and be like, wait, I know this song. And that was really cool. So then I started listening to more Too Short to, just like get into the mindset of, what it was like back then when I was growing up and being influenced by all of this nasty, dirty hip hop from my older cousins. And it was just a really, really awesome like flashback to being a kid. And I played Too Short's I'm a Player as the test track to make sure our audio levels were good before we started the episode today. And that's off of a 1993 album, Get In Where You Fit In. My cousin Nick also had that album. It had another great track on it, Just Another Day. It was just really cool to go back and relive some of these Too Short songs that I had not listened to in a very long time.
So, okay, two things to say about that. One, it's great that we both watched the same movie and both got big nostalgia trips out of different parts of it.
Yeah, totally cool.
And secondly, while I've never really listened to Too Short, like I know the album names because when I was in high school, I had a CD burner and like a lot of kids didn't. So I would like make CDs for people. At some point, somebody wanted like all the Too Short albums. I don't remember who it was. Could have been you. I don't think it was you.
I don't think it was me either.
But anyway, somebody wanted them, and I remember downloading them all and just being like, man, this shit is filthy.
It is very filthy, yeah. It's one of the reasons that I'm still so fascinated with incredibly dirty songs.
Yeah, it's interesting. What I will say is listening to Too Short now, his beats are so sick.
So sick.
That's something I didn't appreciate at the time.
Yeah, I'll talk a little bit more about the beat from Don't Fight the Feeling specifically a little bit later on.
Okay.
But I would like to talk about the three people who are providing their own vocals for all of the work here. So when you hear the Too Short songs, it is a different person. It's not Too Short. And it's not the real-life danger zone. It is the actors who are portraying them. So playing Too Short, we have DeMario Simba Driver, who is a solo rap artist and has been rapping in the Bay Area since 2012, Dustin.
Oh, wow.
And he's not even 30 yet.
That's crazy. What?
So he got a lot of hype around his album from 2022 called Results Take Time, and I would like to highlight a song featuring Pusha T off that album called Never End Up Broke Part 2.
Mama was a queen pin, Coretta with cream. She was selling dreams to Martin Luther the Fiend. For Christmas I bought the black choppers and triple beams. 4-wheelers, 4-foes, and a bunch of bows. I guess it's safe to say a nigga finally reached his...
That bass line in this song was just so good. I really like it.
It's a strong sounding song.
I'm pretty sure this was his first full-length album. Outside of this, he's just been releasing a lot of singles and remixes.
Okay.
But this album was pretty strong.
Yeah, I want to check it out. I have not given it a listen yet, but you got me interested.
Yeah, I would definitely give it a spin. It's pretty good, and it goes really hard.
Nice, yeah.
And he just sort of naturally has a Too Short sort of sound with his voice. So it's a great casting call.
It's a good cast for sure. Yeah. That was an important one.
It really was.
The punk stuff, it was like find a band who can do the sound, and it was cool. They had the band in the movie.
Yes.
Singing the songs that they recorded. So there's that is throughout the whole film. Like they're always trying to get the people on screen to be the actual singers.
Which I love.
Yeah.
So here is what Simba sounds like as Too Short in the film. This is his version of Freaky Tales.
These are the tales, the freaky tales. These These are the tales that I tell so well. I met this girl, her name was Joan. She loved the way I rock on the microphone. When I met Joan.
But you're so right, Dustin. Like, his beat, it sounds like it's like it coming from a subwoofer that's underwater.
The movie version is like extra dope.
Oh yeah, it really is.
they amped it up. But even still, like, even the original recorded versions are great.
Fucking Too Short, man. You gotta give Too Short some love.
Yeah, he sounds a lot like him there.
Oh, he sounds so much like Too Short when he's doing Too Short.
Which has got to be a weird thing, because it's like such a thing in hip hop to not sound like somebody else.
That's true.
You know, you never do something you never do somebody else's verse, you never do something in their style. I think we talked about that a little bit with Gorillaz on the whatever episode that was.
Yeah, uh-huh.
But yeah, he, you know, when given the task of like being Too Short, man, he nails it.
Yeah, apparently he went to Too Short and asked for some advice, and Too Short gave him like 4 videos and was like, just watch these videos, capture that vibe, and you'll be fine.
Nice. Okay. Guy knows himself, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. But I mean, like, even the way that Simba's moving around and stuff, like the way that he goes in for the hugs and like how he's got his wrists sort of cradled, it's like he's got the mannerisms down. He did really good in this movie.
We should note also that Too Short is one of the producers of this film.
He sure is, yes.
So
which
he
is
was
awesome.
Fairly involved, from what I could tell.
Yeah, and the narrator of the movie.
Yes, also the narrator of all the tales, the freaky tales.
Now we can get into the 2 members of Danger Zone. The first one, Dominique Thorne, plays Barbie. Barbie's real life name is Bailey Brown. Mm-hmm. Now, I know Dominique from her work in Marvel. She plays Riri Williams in Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, and Ironheart.
Okay. I am not that far in Marvel. I stopped at some point prior to Black Panther 2.
Fair.
So I have not seen it yet. So I don't know really anyone from this movie in real life besides Tom Hanks.
Yeah, you knew Pedro Pascal.
Whoa, yeah, right, him. Right. The most famous man on earth. The new Tom Hanks.
Yeah, the man who's in everything these days. But this was her first time ever being in a recording studio, so I was unable to find any other singing or rapping from her.
Yeah, I couldn't find anything either.
However, I did find in an interview, she said that she used to rap battle boys at her high school.
Oh, nice.
So, you know, she has, like that's why it seems so natural for her to be able to do this. Yeah. Because she's really, really good.
She is.
And it sounded like she's been doing this for a long time, even though she hasn't. But, you know, I guess she sort of has because of the rap battles in high school.
Now, the next performer does have some music.
Yeah, yes.
I would say.
Quite a lot of music. Uh-huh. Yes, the second half of Danger Zone, Normani, she plays the role Entice, and the real-life member of Danger Zone, who went under the moniker Entice, is Tamara Goines.
Okay.
And this was Normani's first feature film.
Yes, she's much more active in music.
Yes, she is, yeah. She got her start as an original member of the girl group Fifth Harmony.
Yeah. Fifth
Harmony, if you'll remember, was a product of the show X Factor.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't remember that, I should say.
They were formed on X Factor because the members could not make the individual solo rounds and got put together as a group in the group round.
Really? It was like a leftovers.
Yeah, uh-huh. This was in season 2 of the X Factor. And quickly after they were eliminated from the show, Simon Cowell signed them to his record label.
As he does.
Now, another thing that I didn't know about Fifth Harmony was that Camila Cabello was originally one of the members of Fifth Harmony.
Really?
Yeah, and she left the group in 2016, so she was around from 2012 to 2016.
Interesting. Huh. I wonder where I had wondered where she came from recently. I was like, where did Camila Cabello come from?
Yeah, X Factor.
There you go.
And Fifth Harmony. Yeah.
Wow.
Now, Fifth Harmony had a number of hits, but none bigger than this song, Work From Home, featuring Ty Dolla $ign.
I know you're always on that night shift, but I can't stand
And this is Normani right here.
And I don't need no explanation.
Do you recognize this song yet?
It sounds familiar-ish. Oh, yeah.
Now
I
you
know
do.
this song. Yeah, I know this song. Yeah, okay. It's funny, when you said Work From Home, I, like, heard that in my head, and I was like, I don't think that's that song. Isn't there a Rihanna song that's like Work as well?
You know what's crazy is when I fired this song up, my brain went, I thought this was a Rihanna song.
What? Okay, she does have a song called Work.
Okay. Yeah, but that's a different sounding song. I was not confused at all there.
We're talking work versus work. There's a difference.
Yeah. One is one word. The other one, it has spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Both great. But
yes.
But yeah, this is okay. Yeah. Fifth Harmony. A group I didn't know I knew anything by.
So Normani currently is having a successful solo run.
She's gone on to do her own thing as well. Yes.
Yes, yeah. In 2019, she had a hugely successful song with Sam Smith that went all the way to number 7 on the Hot 100 called Dancing with a Stranger.
I wasn't even going out tonight, but boy, I need to get you off of my mind. I know exactly what
These are the kind of ballad type songs that I can get behind because it still has like an upbeat groove to it.
Oh, sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's still like a slick, I don't know. It's Cars at Night in the City.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah. What a great night driving song.
Yeah.
Totally, dude.
It's like that thing that The Weeknd's really good at.
Sure.
Which sort of is that the 80s, it's what I was talking about with the soundtrack. It's similar to that.
It is. But like you could also just wet down the streets and make a really cool like at night car commercial with that. Like I totally understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Of it being like a nighttime cruising song.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's. I found that song this week and I was like, hey, that's a pretty good one. I got to bring that to the people.
Yeah, man, good stuff.
And then I've got just one more song from Normani here.
Okay.
Because she released her full length album last year in 2024.
Oh yeah.
And I love this song, Candy Paint. It's so good.
If you let me take 'em, you might never get 'em back. I'm a Betty.
We got chip-choppy musical structure all up in this thing, man. It is everywhere.
Tickling your ears.
It's almost like it's saying chip-chop. Chippy-choppy, 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 chippy-choppy. It's so fucking good. I love it.
I like this. I like her truly solo stuff. I also found some clips, but a lot of her stuff leading up to now has been featuring with somebody else.
It has been.
Like I had one, I'm not going to play it, but Love Lies with Khalid.
Oh, yeah. That was another big hit.
And it's like, that's cool, but like I want to hear her, just her shit. And I like it now that I've heard it.
Yeah, that's why I had the 3. I wanted to do the stages, you know, the group, the feature, then the solo, you know? Show the range.
Yeah, man. Yeah, she's great. And I love what they did in casting an actor who can sing and a singer who can act.
Yeah.
Like, it really rounds out the group.
Yeah, it totally does.
They have no like weaknesses, really.
Yeah, that's fun.
So all this to say, these two women, a.k.a. Danger Zone, find themselves in a rap battle with Too Short.
Yeah, live on stage. And they do not hold back. Now, it's portrayed as a rap battle. It did not happen as a rap battle in real life.
No.
It was more of a studio battle where Too Short laid down his verses, then Danger Zone came in to lay down their verses, and then Too Short heard it and was like, holy shit! Like, they came at me way harder than I came at them. So then he had to go in and re-record his stuff because he was like, I was playing nice, and then they came and like attacked me. So he had to go in and like harden up his verses, which I thought was pretty funny.
That's good. That's good. They outdid the guy.
Yeah, they went at him a little harder than he anticipated. But here's what it sounds like in the movie.
Punk, I'm not a tease, I'm not a skeezer, and most definitely not a dick pleaser. You're dreaming and scheming and fiending for my lust. You don't have enough, for you I feel disgust. Wait, small things I hate, for goodness sakes, if I wanted someone small, I would masturbate. What you dream when I say too short, you know what I mean. You see, not a boy to approach me. Your lame game really inside.
They sound so fucking good together. It kind of makes me mad that they're not an actual group.
Yeah. They are great at this.
The way that their voices sound together, the one being slightly lower and the one being slightly higher, and the way that it naturally harmonizes together is so fucking good.
Yeah, man. I'll answer your later question early and say I would happily take more from these two.
Yeah, for sure, dude. For sure. And I mean, as much as I love the original one, like I said, I grew up listening to it. I had just forgotten about it and sort of wasn't something I was listening to anymore. But the original one, Danger Zone, sounds great on their own and on the song, all of that stuff. But in this movie, it's like a whole new magical energy between these two women. And I was really a real big fan of it.
It's something else also just seeing it go down.
Also true.
How they play it as a rap battle.
Totally.
I feel like maybe there's a little bit, with him being a producer on the movie, maybe there's a little bit here of like Too Short, like we said, he was pretty nasty lyrically.
Oh, yeah. Yes, he was.
Could be quite misogynistic, say some really, really horrible things toward women.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is a bit of an attempt to like reconcile the past a little bit and be like, see, I respected women who brought game or whatever, which is true to an extent, like the story that you told of them in the studio. But I feel like they're showing some rosy sides. They also make sure to note that he does eat pussy.
Yeah, yes, they do. And it's also interesting that you bring that up because apparently Ryan, the co-writer, co-director of the movie, had been pitching wanting to do an idea like this to Anna for a while. But every time Anna would listen to Too Short lyrics, she would be like, I can't do it.
Get behind this.
Yeah, until she heard this song and was like, wait, hold on. He's going to let these women talk to him like that? And then she had her in for the story with Too Short.
Okay, gotcha. Like that's how you build the redemptiveness around him.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Nice, yeah. It was well played then.
So here is a little sample of the original version and how Danger Zone sounded in that.
Nigga, please, you provoke no feelings. You must have forgot the girls with whom you're dealing. We haven't the urge to get busy like those dizzy Lizzies who used to dance for you. You're through. I can't.
Now, Dustin, the beat of this song, I said I was going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Does it ring any bells with you? Because like right when it first started, I was like, oh man, I know where this beat came from. It's from a movie.
Really?
That I've seen more times than I could ever possibly count.
Oh, I can't place it. It didn't trigger anything like that for me.
Well, I definitely did place it. It's from the Damon Wayans and Adam Sandler movie Bulletproof.
Oh.
It's from a song called Where I'm From by the artist Passion. And this is a remix of the song, which also features Too Short.
There it is.
Now, this song came out many years after the Too Short song, though. This was from 1996.
Oh.
The Too Short song is from 1989.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Now, the Too Short song, that's a sample, which I was unaware of. It's a song called Don't Fight the Feeling with the G from the band One Way.
There it is.
And this is from 1982.
Whoa.
Pretty cool.
Wow. Look at that. To the beginnings of hip hop. It's crazy, man, when you look at it like in the perspective of, you know, being an old guy. Like Too Short, like it might as well be almost at the beginning of hip hop.
Yeah.
Like when you look at the time span now, it's like, oh, it was only a few years. It was only 10 years. Or I don't know when he got started. Probably before 87.
So we have Freaky Tales The Saga Continues EP released in 1988.
Oh, well, okay. So still.
It looks like Life's Too Short was probably his first full-length album then. The one with this song on it.
Gotcha. Okay. Still, I mean, he's in the first 10-ish years. I mean, hip-hop you can't go too far into the late 70s before you're at the dawn.
Yep. I think it's 79 for Sugar Hill Gang.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So now, the cool bonus thing about Danger Zone is that in the credits, we get an original song for the movie.
Yes. Yeah. Right after the Tom Hanks blooper.
Yeah. Once the credits start to roll, then we get this song. What would it look like? And at first, I was a little confused because I could find no record of this being a real Danger Zone song.
Which it isn't.
Yeah, because it's not.
Because it was the one song written for this movie.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
If we took flight, tell me what that looked like. It would look like we move like the rules don't apply. Feelings validated and our tears run dry. And when we speak the truth, they don't need the proof. All the women get gears applied. To the end of our lives, the caretaking that we forced to do. If we got half the credit, that of course would do.
And this is like a full music video that we get for this song. They're in the 80s jumpsuits with the jackets, and it's so cool.
Which is great. It's like they decide, like they heard what you heard, and we're like, these two are just so great together. We have to do a little more with this.
Exactly. Yeah, it was like these two voices need to be together, at least for one more song.
It's got that distinctive sound of any sort of uplifting hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, where they're like looking forward to a goal, to when things are better.
Yeah.
Rather than how bad things are or how good things are for me.
Yep.
Did you have anything for the songwriters for this one?
I did. There are 3 of them.
There are. We have Samantha McDonald, Gabriel Kadushin, and Elijah Gray. Pardon any pronunciation issues on those.
Yeah. As always, apologies.
Blanket apologies to all that we have ever offended on K-Flix.
Only through mispronunciations of your name.
Yeah. Fair. If we said your music sucked, it sucked.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's all subjective. There's somebody out there that likes it.
No, it sucked. So tell us about some of these songwriters.
So for Gabrielle Kadushin, I found this EP that they released with Jesse McMullen, and it's called Scrap. And I really dig their song Catfight. I think it's super fun, so I would like to bring that to the listeners of K-Flix.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. I'm making the call, giving them oohs, giving them ahs. I'm living proof, it's not a facade. I'm telling the truth, it's not in your eyes. I'm in the booth, show 'em my clout.
I like those hip-hop songs where it just feels like they're steadily marching at you, like with the beat and the lyrical content. It's just like, feels like it's slowly stepping toward me.
It's a Kendrick move.
Yeah,
for sure.
Big time Kendrick move. Yeah.
It just feels big.
Yeah.
So what I found was a little funniness with the name. So what I found is that Gabrielle Kadushin also performs under the name Gifted Gab.
Okay.
And I found that another of the songwriters, Samantha McDonald, performs as Blimes Brixton, or just Blimes. And what that led me to is this performance from like a KEXP live session by Blimes and Gab.
Get it litty, then a kitty back. So we show love, give hugs, and we really rock. Back to my spot, a few city blocks. I'm used to these rocks, and night we don't talk. Work me blue collar, ooh holla.
That's Blimes, or Samantha McDonald.
Like it's man color, chill mañana. If you dollar bill with the no.
And that's Gifted Gab, aka Gabrielle.
That's awesome.
Cool beat on that song too.
It's very cool, yeah. And their back and forth works really well together.
It does, yeah.
So Elijah Gray does have his own solo career. You can check that out. But I would like to focus on his current project. He's in a band right now with Samantha McDonald, and the band is called Blimes and the Bando.
Oh.
And they just released a new single called Pineapple Sunshine. Elijah plays the guitar in this band.
A little tough on the outside, but we broke that down. Couldn't quite get to cloud 9, but it's all good now. Pineapple sunshine, you are the love of my life.
Nice.
It's a nice little summer groove.
Totally. Food song.
Yeah, food song.
Cool. Okay, so we've established at least that any two of these people have worked together outside of the movie. So
Yeah,
presumably
pretty cool.
they all three know each other kind of well.
Yeah. They collaborate well together.
Yeah, definitely. Great collective. I think they are all Bay Area born as well.
That would make complete sense. And then just to close out the show, Dustin, I tracked down one actual Danger Zone song.
Okay.
It's called Jailbait.
Ooh. Oh boy.
They say the young ones are fresh and the old are fools. They think because you're young, you're also dumb. You just want to have fun, therefore you're easily sprung.
We're gonna tell you some things that have happened to us.
And how we handle them without a single solitary cut. Word. Well, listen up and maybe you'll understand how you can kill off a man.
Oh boy.
This is a 6-minute song.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, look that one up for yourselves, listeners. I'll take it over Ted Nugent's Jailbait any day. I'll tell you that.
Well, yes. Well, this song, in the intro of it, they're like, "Ladies, this is how you protect yourself." Like it's a female empowerment jailbait song.
Okay.
It's not like a, "Hey, I want to attract older men" thing. It's like a what to do if you do attract an older man kind of a song.
Nice. Okay. Well, that is great information then.
Yeah.
Because men are the worst. We're terrible.
Yes. Well, of course. Yes.
But that's crazy. You did better than I did because I didn't track down a single song by them. It doesn't help that their name is Danger Zone, which just puts you on the Kenny
Loggins. Yep.
If you're in music at all, and there's plenty of non-music uses of Danger Zone. It's one of those hard to Google things. It's weird.
You can even Google it with the names of the people. It still won't matter. It still gives you logins. It's like, yeah, but we only see these 2 words. We're only going to ignore the rest of them.
The fact that it was so hard to research a lot of things about this movie tells me this movie's legit.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, they really got some, like, deep info. For stuff like when it's like a pastiche of a thing 30 years ago, it's almost always so, like, surface level. And they did a great job making it not that.
Ugh. Yes.
And making a super fun movie. There's so much that we haven't even talked about it because it's just visual and cool.
Right. Yeah. Well, we didn't even talk about chapters 3 and 4 because they don't really have anything to do with music. They're just fucking awesome.
Yeah. The Sleepy Floyd shit is crazy. The Pedro Pascal stuff, we didn't talk about him really at all. But he's in it. He's great.
Yeah. You have plenty of stuff to still explore. And, we didn't even really spoil all that much about chapters 1 and 2. There's a brutal fight. There's a rap battle. That's basically all you got.
That's true. There's so much more. It's new enough. We'll let you check it out.
Yeah.
But we enjoyed watching it.
Oh, it was so much fun. I was absolutely thrilled when this movie ended. And it's not long. It's a pretty contained movie.
Yeah, it's hour 40 something, I think.
Yeah. For 4 short stories inside of it, that's a pretty good runtime, I think.
It moves, yeah. No, I think they did a great job.
So I know that you said that you already gave your answer, but I'm going to ask the question as a formality. Dustin,
sure.
If Danger Zone was real in our reality, producing more music than they did, like say if we got some more stuff like the credit song of what would it... Oh, here we go. What would it look like in our reality?
I mean, yeah, we covered it. 100% I'd be down for more by these 2 from the movie. Again, the real Danger Zone is real. It's different.
Danger Zone is real, yes.
It's very hard to find.
Yes.
Would probably check out more if I could find it. I'm going to check out more Too Short.
Oh, yeah.
Now.
Got to.
But yeah, I would love if these 2 from the film did somehow found a way to do more music together because it would, and like this, like do some like anachronistic hip hop stuff like it's from the 80s, and I think it would do well. It would do well in my heart. I don't know what the market wants.
I mean, Normani's got the power, if she's making full-length albums now, all she's got to do is just call up Dominique and be like, "Hey, you want to come on and guest on a few songs? Let's run this back." And man, I would be thrilled.
Love to see that happen.
Oh, that would be killer. So that brings this episode to an end, ladies and gentlemen. But next week, we're going to be back with a Disney Channel original, Lemonade Mouth.
That's right.
And this is a listener-suggested property for us to cover.
It is. Because I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I had not heard of it until somebody left a YouTube comment. So, yeah, same.
So I'm excited
I still
to
don't
see
know
what
much
that's
about it.
all about.
Yeah.
Let's learn together.
Yeah, let's get our Disney Channel on, bud.
Sweet.
So we'll see you next week for that. But if you had fun this week with Freaky Tales, please give us a rating and review on whatever platform you're currently listening to this on. And if it happens to be YouTube, give us a like and subscribe.
And visit us at fictionradiopod.com and message us at fictionradiopod@gmail.com.
See you next week for Lemonade Mouth.
Watching movies, jamming out. K-Flix 198.4 Fiction Radio.